Hello Crafty Cuties and welcome to 2018. To finish up the year on this channel, I thought it would be fun to do a year in Crafty Favorites video. I actually did this video last year and I will have it posted below. I took a look to see what my favorites were, and to be honest, a lot of the things I'm going to show you today are the same favorites that I had last year, but I didn't want to change it up or exclude those items just to make it different. I wanted to be legit and tell you what my favorite items are, and I don't think any of these are going to be a surprise. I have also made it easy if you want to purchase any of these things and you like to shop on Amazon. You can check below and I will have a link that will take you to a full list, and all of the products are on there. That is on my influencer list. It's kind of like an affiliate link kind of thing, but a little bit different. So it'll just take you to all of the products. I like shopping on Amazon, but of course I shop other places. You don't have to purchase the things from there, but it's there if you want to check it out. Okay, number one, guys, this sewing machine right here. This is the Brother Project Runway sewing machine, and I love this thing. I have used this just non-stop basically ever since I had it. I haven't had it all year, but it's probably had like a good year's worth of work done to it with the amount that I've used it. But I'm just in love with this sewing machine. I think it is amazing. I've used other sewing machines before, and my mom, who has a nice professional sewing machine, actually went out and bought this same one, so I love it so much and I'm so happy to have it. The next item is my Polaroid camera. I like using this just because it is quick and easy to snap photos and, include them for memory keeping. And I like buying my film online. So, because I feel like it's super expensive in the stores, but you can sometimes find it on sale, online. And the sun's coming out, so bear with me as we have some shining light. Okay, next up, and I'm not doing this in any order, by the way, I'm just picking and grabbing because I have a lot. Oh boy, I couldn't live without this lace now that I know about it. And this is actually from Mattis Lace and Trimming. I actually get it on eBay. I'll have the direct link to where I buy the lace from, but many of you have started purchasing this, and it's basically a bag of lace remnants, but it's such a good variety, and it's around $6, and I just love this lace, and I am so happy that I discovered it this year from my friend Lindsay Zenor. Okay, next up, this mini stapler. This is the brand The DIY Shop, and I just love having a mini attacher. I use this all the time. I use it in memory keeping, in all kinds of projects, and oh boy, that sun is really doing a nice glare, but oh well. Okay guys, this one's really not going to surprise any of you. This is my favorite and the only glue that I will use. It's Tombow Mono Aqua Glue, and I probably have about 40 bottles of this baby right now because I go through it pretty darn quick, but I love it. It dries kind of hard, and it adds like a little bit of durability to your projects, and since I make so many journals, I want a glue that's going to add durability to my journals, and so I just love this, and I'm not looking for another glue. Ink. Okay, I love stamping, and I love stamping in journals, but I always want to make sure that whatever I am stamping is either permanent. If not, I would use like a distress ink, but anyways, we're just talking about my favorite ink. And it is this one right here. This is the VersaFine Pigment Ink. The cool thing about this is that you can either use it as a pigment ink and you can emboss with it, or you can let it dry and it becomes waterproof. There's not too many inks out there that do both, and I just love it so much. Next up is, sorry guys. Next up is my favorite double-sided tape, and this is from Sparkle & Co., I believe. So this, I get this from Joann's, and it's in their dollar section or $1.50 section, I believe it is. But I feel like this is even better than score tape. However, I do like score tape as well, but this is just so easy and inexpensive to get. Next up is my favorite scissors. A little disclaimer, I feel like I'm on the hunt for the absolute perfect scissors. I want scissors that would cut paper and fabric. Is there such a thing? I don't really think there is. So I will mention these right here. These are my Tim Holtz scissors. They are the Tonic. I believe they are the 7-inch. And I do really like them. I feel like I did mess them up a little bit by I cut like fabric and paper with them, and so I feel like that maybe I dulled them a little bit, but other than that, I think they're the only pair of scissors that I have like continuously grabbed and reached for. That didn't make sense, but you know what I'm trying to say. I use these all the time. This is kind of a random one, but I wanted to throw it in because it's something that I use all the time and it's something I have repurchased time and time again over the last year, and it is these Tim Holtz ring fasteners. A lot of people wonder how I attach my tassels or charms to my junk journals, and it is with these right here. These can be tricky to find in a Joann's or Michael's. I feel like they're always sold out, but when I can get my hands on them, I definitely stock up. Just a couple more here. I really wanted to mention my envelope punch. I mentioned this in my last year's, but I use this thing so often. Sometimes I'll even use it. It has like a corner rounder up here. So I feel like I use that like so much, but you can make your own envelopes and you can make so many different things with this punch board, not just envelopes, and I love it, and it's something that I've used so much, and it's not dull. I mean, it still works, and I couldn't live without this thing. But I also wanted to mention another envelope kind of template. That's what it is. And this is something, I haven't been using this all year long. This is a newer discovery for me, but it's from Paper Source, and it is envelope templates. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I just love it. I feel like it is a little bit quicker than the envelope punch board, only because you need to know measurements for this. And with this, you simply find the size that you want, and then you just trace around your paper, and there you go. And I like the style. I'll show you one here. Here's one. I just really like the style. I feel like it's such a sophisticated looking envelope. But yeah, this is definitely something that even though I recently got it, I have used it a ton, and I know that I'm going to continue using it a ton. And let's see, the last couple things here. I wanted to mention the Delusions ink spray, and this is melted chocolate, but to be honest, I love all of the colors. I like using them in my art journals. I like using them when I am dyeing papers for junk journals, and I think that they're just a good quality. The color is nice and vibrant, and it is something that I reach for very often. The last thing I want to mention is my favorite thread for my sewing machine, and it is the Gutterman. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's this thread right here. I feel like it's perfect for the sewing machine because it is a little thicker than normal thread, yet it is not as thick as embroidery floss, so I don't have any issues with it in my sewing machine. A lot of people actually ask if I use embroidery floss or like a thicker floss in my sewing machine, and if I do I change the needle? Number one, I don't change the needle, and I don't change the tension on my sewing machine ever. I probably should, but I just don't. But yeah, I don't use embroidery floss in here either, because I think you would have to change the needle, and I'm just not about that life. I am too lazy for that. But yeah, this is the thread that I will purchase all the time, and they have such a great color selection as well. There we go, guys. That is my crafty faves for 2017. I hope I said that right in the beginning of this video. Anyways, if you guys end up doing like a favorite crafty video for 2017, please leave your link below this video so that I can go and watch it. And I will see you guys later. I am so excited for 2018. I have so many exciting things that I want to share with you in this year, and I can't wait. I'll see you guys later.